Alright guys, we're going to talk about The Good Place, Season 1, Episode 12.
Hey.
So, Mindy is a girl.
Yeah. And she's not the Mindy person. I thought it was the Indian chick from The Office.
Okay.
I thought that was her real name.
Yeah, she has the Mindy Project, right?
Yeah, so I googled Mindy St. Clair, because I don't know her last name. I think it's Mindy, obviously something else than St. Clair, and I was like, oh, I don't know. Okay, fine, fuck.
I thought it was going to be a joke and it was going to be a boy, but it's not. So
that could have worked too.
I also wasn't picturing it being a person who died that was like good and bad.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was going to be like somebody who used to be a former director for things like no, they live on their own now. They retired and a neutral's not like.
No,
it was more what I was thinking of. That's why I thought, oh, Mindy will be a guy's name. He'll be a joke.
No, and we got some of that angle of you should stay here, but it wasn't like, oh no, I believe in this project. I've been looking to recruit people for the medium place because I broke off of the system, and now they're like, oh, whatever. No, she's like, it's like, we have your favorite beer, but it's always warm. We have all this, but it's always that, and we have this, but it's just live versions of Eagles songs or whatever, and all this different stuff.
But it wasn't said if she has a Janet or not, because how does she even get stuff?
I don't know.
And do you even need stuff? Do you have to eat? You won't. What are you gonna do? Die?
I don't know how it actually works anymore at all.
Do you poop? Did they say if you poop?
They don't mention it. Because what if you enjoy pooping?
Well, if you're in heaven, you get to.
You get to
whatever
do whatever
you want.
in
another place, you don't.
You can't because you enjoy it.
It's constipation.
And if you
the need to poop.
And if you hate pooping, just poop constantly. Yeah, it was a nice little thing. So we get her orientation video is Trevor and someone from the Good Place organization.
Yeah.
Doing a this that type thing or whatever. So I was like, okay, that's cute. And that's how they arrive there. She's naked because why wouldn't you be naked? I guess that's fine.
It's perfectly warm all the time, I guess, or probably it's
uncomfortable.
It's probably medium all the time.
Probably
not too cold, not too warm.
It's probably I don't love this. I like it to be colder or warmer. All the time. Yeah, that's kind of even a lot of that stuff strikes me as Bad Place stuff that Trevor was joking about or whatever. It gets a little hotter, if you complain, it gets even hotter, or dumb stuff like that. It's actually the skin peeling off, burning torture that's unique to the Bad Place, right?
Yeah.
All that stuff. No, we get a little. There's several masturbation jokes in this episode.
Yeah,
out
it's
of nowhere.
interesting, and she's
kind of
still
weird.
addicted to cocaine, and it's weird.
It's
but I guess, like they said, your point clock thing is locked once you die. Yeah. So you could potentially do as many bad things as you want once you die, and not even worry about it.
Apparently not, because Sean sentences Chidi and Tahani to also go to the Bad Place as accomplices.
But I think had there not been
an
issue with a person who didn't belong there wouldn't have been an issue, period.
It's a very unique situation, but he even mentions, when they were testifying the whole time, part of me was isn't this going to be an issue that, they knew about Eleanor? And then, I was oh, apparently it's not. But this time, Sean says, you're an accomplice. You're, in on it. What the fuck? And I was oh, shit.
A Pokemon cocoon?
That cocoon, it was
like a Metapod.
The minute it happened, I was like, I hate this. And then later it happens right off, oh, some weird thing. I'm like, okay, that was pretty funny. So, I don't know how I feel about the cocoon. I didn't like the way it looked or behaved or whatever. But
it was just a strange thing, but I'm like, what do I know about otherworldly beings?
What do I know about Sean, the leader of all whatever things?
Nothing.
That's
I allow it.
Allow it.
Yeah, there was nothing, there wasn't a crazy funny thing. Most episodes have a thing where I'm like, oh, I chuckled out loud at that. And this one didn't really have that for me. We got some more train ride stuff. I don't understand how they don't understand how to have sex.
Okay,
if it's a matter of her not having the organs, I'm like, okay, I get it. But it seemed like he doesn't even know how.
She offered to add more tongues, so I feel like she knows about human anatomy earlier on when they were trying to kiss. So I did all the stick figures of all the positions.
It was one sitting Indian style on the other one's hand, and he's like, that one might work.
This one might work, and then let's go, and he runs back and grabs one, we need this or whatever. I hate that, but whatever. I do hate it. Yes, it's kind of funny though.
Yeah.
The pictures, having pictures, is kind of funny. Everything with Jason is kind of not funny.
No, not even Janet could save it.
So Janet, okay, so earlier I said, I don't know what's going on anymore, because Janet was like, we're out of range of the neighborhood, I don't have any powers anymore, or whatever. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, so you're a thing that has powers? What's going on? I thought you were like a like corporeal manifestation of a thing that was in that neighborhood. You're a separate thing that can do stuff in the
She is like a
neighborhood?
robot, and the Wi-Fi gives her the magical powers,
When
and
she
now she's
connects
too
to the
far
thing?
from it. Yeah.
Right, so now she's just out doing whatever.
Yeah, I'm impressed that she can even leave, though, so that's something.
I'm confused that she can even leave. We get a ton of flashbacks.
Yes.
The lawyer's like, look out for number one, and then we get more. So like we find out really the core of how shitty, and like I think everyone's guilty of something like this at some point. Because earlier it was like, I'll get my own movie ticket, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
And now she's like, I don't want to eat that birthday cake because then I'll have to chip in for her birthday cake next time. I have my own cake. I know how I like it, which like has a logic.
I know how I like it has a lot of logic.
It has a logic to it, but is also shitty, which are the perfect things that I think a lot of people end up doing in their lives and then think back later, that was kind of shitty. That wasn't a big deal. I should have just let them do that. That's dumb. Uh-oh, I'm going to hell. And it's like, and that's the whole like flow of everything. But you find out more deep things about the backstory. She like emancipated herself from her parents, who are like the most horrible people ever, or like whatever. Maybe we'll meet them in the bad place. Maybe not.
Maybe.
They're in hell though. They're definitely in hell.
Are they dead?
They have to be.
They don't have to be.
They don't have to be at all.
Because who knows how old her character... Actually, they said. Remember?
Well, so there's a whole segment here that is like pseudo-flashbacks, quicker ones, of like...
I think she was 30.
Eleanor doing horrible... Well, she says... So there's a flashback here. They mention the age because she's 24. And she crashes someone's quinceañera.
Yeah.
And like is like, it's my party, bitch! And like does the whole thing. Oh! And all that stuff. I think my favorite might have been the stupid flashback to her actual death.
Okay.
Because something about... So she's at the supermarket. She's buying all these things. It's weird. He said you were there to buy a margarita mix and a magazine about plastic surgery babies. But she
didn't buy it.
She seems to throw the magazine back, and she buys a lot of other stuff besides the margarita mix.
Yes.
So
she also... I didn't see her try to get
curious.
saved before she died either. I guess
someone shouted, "Look out!" Was that fake Eleanor? Or that was a dude.
But when they described this the first time, I must have just misheard them. I thought she got hit by a truck.
Me too.
So she got hit by shopping carts and died.
That's weird.
It doesn't seem like something that I could have jumped in front and tried to push you out of the way, and we both died from shopping carts.
Potentially, neither of you would have died. So maybe there's also a truck. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we'll find out more. But I want to say,
next flashback.
When she, something about her grabbing the gigantic party-sized shrimp cocktail made me go, she is a monster. And I don't know why.
You gotta love what you do.
And then going to like the express lane and having the guy behind her look at her like, what's wrong with you? And having her do all of her stupid shit. And then she makes a vibrator joke. They're very out of place, these vibrator jokes. Masturbation things. I don't know. But I think it's meant to imply like they're both...
And then pass out on my vibrator?
Yeah, she's like, I'm going to do this and then drink margaritas through a swizzle straw until I pass out on my vibrator. And I was like, my type of chick, she knows how to spend a day off. That's awesome. But weird to suddenly come in with that stuff. I think it was intentionally done so that her and Mindy could seem alike in like the crude humor, 80s look out for yourself thing. But yeah, what else happens? There's one more thing where it's like, you're a vicious monster. Yeah, she's leaving, and the guy's like, hi, can you talk about this? And she's like, no, whatever, and like fucks with him, does the whole thing, which is a callback.
I don't think about you at all when I look.
Yeah, it's like you don't even exist, really, because I don't think about you at all. No, whale humper, get out of here, and all that stuff.
Yeah,
like she's relentlessly shitty. Not in ways that I think should send you to hell.
A really fun part to play, though.
Oh yeah,
would have a great time with some of these lines.
Most definitely.
You can see why she's like, yes, I will do this.
Yes, this seems fun.
For any price.
And she's actually learning things in heaven and all that stuff. I liked that Sean says, case number 0000003 or something like that, right? When he's like this has not happened a lot. He has no reason to actually weigh in on these things, all that stuff.
Because why would you?
Yeah.
And do you think, 2 was Mindy, right?
Probably.
And 1 was, who knows?
Who was 1?
1 was a test trial.
Oh, can't wait to find out. This whole neighborhood is a smoking hot turd. he says.
Semi-factual.
I like the monotone delivery, like we have to defend Eleanor, but don't show any emotion. And then everyone is just talking like this. She changed my life for the better and did all these things and all that stupid stuff.
And like eyes locked, like just deliver.
Yeah, because every character gets to do it. So you get to see every character's interpretation of like, don't show any emotion.
Yeah, or else the cocoon will come back.
And ruin everything. So the big crescendo is that they come back.
Mm-hmm.
She has to convince Jason because they need Janet, and Janet has engaged her ride or die protocol.
Yes.
Ride or die. And they go back. They miss the cutoff. There's all this weird stuff stepping on each other. Chidi and Tahani were going to go to the bad place, and it made me think like, oh, maybe they go to the bad place and they bond there because they really are soulmates, and that thing that was happening earlier is like real or something like that. Whatever. But now the episode ends with a new 30-minute countdown where they have to decide which two of these four people will go to the bad place.
Yeah, and it seems like a no-brainer as to who should go. Real quick, I want to make sure we mention
Chidi and Eleanor.
Well, maybe. Real quick, we got to mention that they throw that Jason throws like a Molotov cocktail and it just bounces off and doesn't do anything. I thought that was funny.
This always gets me out of trouble. And she's like, "What? No." Yeah. No, like, this is Jason filling his role as a person who is somehow worse than Eleanor.
Yeah.
Right? Where, like, Mindy's like, either way, you're never going to see your friends again, but this way, you don't get tortured. Win. And then she's like, no, they'll get tortured. That's their problem. And you're like, oh, fuck, or whatever, right? Because Mindy's only there through some sort of weird loophole where she was going to do something but died right before she got a chance to, and someone else did it instead.
Her sister did it on her behalf with her money.
So, like, she doesn't, she couldn't get the points because she was dead. But they were her points in a weird way.
Yeah.
That's something.
I could ride out in the middle place forever. Be all right.
I feel like that happens a lot or something. Not that exact thing, obviously.
3 times.
At least 3 times something happens. No, I don't know. I don't know how this all plays out. I think the 13th episode might be the last one of the season.
I can't remember if that's true.
It's either 27 episodes or 13.
I thought it was 15, but I don't know why I think that.
Seasons these days don't follow any rules, so I mean, there's a chance though the next episode is the finale.
Certainly, and it would be appropriate.
It's all about maybe it'll play out in real time as we await this 30-minute countdown to see who has to go to the bad place. So who do you think goes? Just Jason, Eleanor?
I think that makes the most sense. I think Eleanor will have.
Those are the bad people.
I think Eleanor will definitely go because it can't be any other way, and. I would wager Jason doesn't want to go, and it will be some reluctant thing or this and that, and maybe even he doesn't, and someone else does. But my gut would say that it's those two, the two bad ones that actually deserve to be there, and maybe Janet goes with.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think real Eleanor volunteers to go. I've already been there. I can handle it. You have all this learning to do here, and then maybe something happens to Janet that makes Jason go. There's no point. I should just go, and then he goes. So real Eleanor and Jason are my predictions. And you're like, what the hell is wrong with you?
I don't even think real Eleanor was an option.
No, but he's like, take me instead. And he'll be like, this is highly irregular, but okay. He'll just say fine.
Maybe.
Whatever. I don't know.
I'd be open to whatever.
Because they can't, like, how are they going to go to the bad place?
Honestly, it's probably going to be a thing where somehow none of them go. But,
I know.
Yeah.
If 2 people go.
Or all 4 of them go.
I'm going to bet, they might say, we will not be separated. Well, we can't do that. Does the whole thing or whatever.
No, and they think they won the point. And they're like, all right, I guess we can. You're all going. Ding, and they just drop.
Goes down, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be a train ride. No, but I'm psyched. I don't love the fact that this episode was a big runaround to rush back into the beginning where you were or something like that. I would have liked. I wouldn't have liked more time in the medium place, but I would like to know more about what's going on with all that. Maybe she'll come back in a later. Episode or something like that.
It's possible.
I don't know.
Well, that's kind of everything that happened this episode, and we even have some predictions for the next episode. Let us know in the comments what you thought about it. Don't die in a fire, and we'll see you next time.
Hello, internets. I just love watching JustDaggers. If you've enjoyed this video as much as I have, click that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.